King Price Trailseeker mountain bike and trail run series proudly brought to you by King Price Insurance. 4 months after round 1 of the King Price Trailseeker series, Legends MX west of Pretoria opened its gates to mountain bikers for round 2. Registration was quick, and after little racing the last few months, excitement was high even for seasoned ex-pros like Philemon Sabona.
I'll be honest with you, for this year is my first race, obviously since been out of racing since last year, but looking forward, since it's one of my favorite Legends Mix. I've been always looking forward to it every year, and it's been exciting to be here.
Yeah, obviously Trailseekers are always nice events to be at, a lot of people, and yeah, obviously it's great routes and always different routes to race on, and always the best competition.
It was also a great chance to feel the buzz and energy of an event and to put the winter training to the test in race conditions.
Especially training on these cold mornings in the winter, if you're training for a big race like an epic, you always have people waiting for you. So it's a great social event, even though we need to social distance. You know, you're out in the fresh air, and it's just great to keep in touch with friends and keep fit.
The longest and toughest of the 4 races at Legends MX was the marathon. A good selection of top pro and elite riders set off in A batch for their race. With plenty of open, flat terrain and strong winds expected, it was going to be a tough challenge for everyone. Armand Strydom decided to test his legs early on with an attack off the front. It was a bold move by the man from the East Rand, but he was soon reeled in. For King Price, the event is a great opportunity to connect with current and future clients.
I'm a mountain biker myself. I know that when you get here, you want to be spoiled a bit. It's such a privilege for King Price to be able to be part of this, and Faces is already doing such a great event and nice trails for us. But King Price make a few contributions. When you get here, you get a complimentary cappuccino to warm you up a bit. Make sure you've got a bit of caffeine in your blood when you're off. But otherwise, also insurance. So we offer the best bicycle insurance, and we even cover you if you race here and you may fall and break your bike or sustain some damage. So we're there, King Price is there to cover you.
The women's elite riders had their own start batch and rolled away into the farmlands. A tough race awaited. Teresa Ralph and her Galileo Risk Infinity teammate Samantha Sanders were keen to make it hard. Also in the mix was Monique de Toy, Marissa van der Linde and Yolandi Swanepoel. And after approximately 20 kilometers, Yolandi decided to put in a surge. She looked for company, but no one was keen to join her. And she began opening up a lead. Back with the elite men and Bester turned up the heat, Murray was also on his wheel, while his Type Dev Nanotime teammate Bell was battling to stay in touch with the pair. The 3 of them had gapped the rest of the A batch and were making their way up the race's few climbs. A narrow, rocky trail where a foot down would cost them dearly. Behind the trio was Jan Vithar, who had found his racing legs and was busy closing the gap. The chase group had a mix of experience in the form of Baron Berger and Calvin Bianca. For leader Shaunik Bester, the race was a chance to test his fitness after being off the bike for a while due to COVID-19.
Yeah, I must say I got COVID on the 5th of June. I had to take 2 weeks completely off the bike, no training at all. Then I started to train really easy, and I took another about 10 days to really start picking up the endurance. I could only do like an hour a day. But yeah, today went well. There was a lot of wind. I felt really good on the climbs. Nanotime had 2 riders in front of me, so every time I ride Nico off on the climbs, I couldn't just sit on the front and go as hard as I could because the wind was predominantly from the front on the open sections.
Yeah, obviously it's nice having a team. Me and Stuart are in the front with Ronnie Bester. Yeah, obviously Stuart is still quite strong. I'm still sort of recovering from having COVID a few weeks back. So yeah, obviously still getting going now, and yeah, hopefully he can get stronger.
Sean Nick was on fire, and Stuart went well. He was with him, managed to catch them just before the last climb, and I was surprised that nobody tried to go. And when that happened, I thought, okay, well, it's going to be a sprint, so I dodged a bullet today.
In a thrilling finish, the four of them charged into Legends MX. Marais was lucky not to fall, but the race was gone, and Jan Vitar of 24/7 Security took an impressive win ahead of Nico Bell and Sean Nick Bester. Marais rolled home in 4th place. The race post-mortem was followed by the welcome sight of celebrations on the podium. 2 hours 19 minutes for the marathon, and just 6 seconds separated the top 4 riders. Good finishes for the youngsters Turlot, Haynes and Van der Walt. The challenge of hosting a mass participation event during lockdown was met with creativity by Fritz Pienaar and the Faces team, who found an innovative solution.
It's an awesome day here for the King Prize Trailseeker at Legends MX. It's the first time we've tried a new format where there's no real badge starts except for the elite bunches, so people can arrive and go, and we've just sort of divided them into time slots. So it's very spread out to fit into the COVID regulations, and it worked very well. We actually think a lot of people prefer it because there's no stress and no nerves of badging up, and they don't have to rush. There's quite a lot of time to get into your start and just keep your own social distancing and then start. And obviously on the route there's no congestion because people are very spread out. So people have got very clear single tracks. They get to the water points and there's no one around them. So it worked really, really well. We were able to accommodate a fair number of people and still fit into the COVID regulations. So really happy.
Back with the women's elite race, and Yolandi Swanepoel's early attack was paying off. The Garmin ambassador was in the front on her own. Monique du Toit had escaped the bunch, but was alone in 2nd place. A tough place to be considering the conditions on the day. There was no place to hide.
The wind was blowing, but it was a super time trial from 20 k's about when Yolandi did a breakaway there. So yeah, super tough but super fun.
Yolandi was in fine form and made short work of the climbs and powered through the flats to take a convincing win under 3 hours.
I must say they really put on a very great show. I mean, the event is great and everything is very well organized. But I must say after COVID, and I'm very pleased that all my sponsors stayed with me, and I think that gave everyone a different perspective. So, and I'm very happy to be back racing again. So yeah, thanks to Garmin for sticking with me through thick and thin, literally.
Monique du Toit held on to 2nd place. She was just 90 seconds behind Yolandi, and Teresa Ralph dug deep to take 3rd place, 4 minutes behind Monique.
I'm also feeling a little bit unfit at the moment. I was a month off the bike with COVID, so this is my first race back. But to be back racing and to have the King Prize Trailseeker on again is phenomenal. I'm so happy that things are finally coming back, and it's been great to be here. I'm happy.
Well done to the top 3 elite women, followed home by Marissa van der Linde, Adrian Moolman and Sam Sanders. The day was a real boost for the majority of riders who had been unable to race for so long, restoring a sense of normality, perhaps.
Yes, yeah. So basically it's been a year and a half since we've been out on the track again, at an event especially. Clearly we haven't been training well enough, hard enough, been relaxing on the couch, need social distancing from the fridge. But yeah, it's been absolutely amazing having your best friend ride with me, so it's really great. Enjoying the kios, as everyone says, so far, and it's what a pleasure.
Yeah, I know, it's great. I mean, Adventurance and Henny and Fritz have put on a hell of a race. It's awesome to be here. Thank you, guys.
Please keep bringing the events back. Yes, very happy, very proudly vaccinated so that we can all be safe and get these events on the road again.
It was a spectator-free event, but the King Price cheerleaders gave the riders a warm welcome home as they crossed the finish line. There's a reason these events are so popular.
What's nice is they're proper challenging events that are well organised, close by to where we live, and there's a nice variety to it. So it's good prep for some of the bigger, multi-days races that we do.
But I felt good. Fitness is up to scratch, so it didn't really kill me. But I enjoyed it, thanks to King Price.
These are testing times for events, but the Faces team really pulled out all the stops to make round 2 in the series such a success.
So we've got an amazing route director. Peter really puts in a lot of effort on the routes, and it's very well marked, so you can't get lost. And also you can ride with your GPS, so should a marker be blown over or someone moved it, you've got your GPS as a backup. The focus for us is to get everyone back safe, and then they can enjoy the hospitality. At the moment with COVID it's a bit difficult because we need to get the people off the venue as soon as possible. But yes, come and have a fun day out, get friends together, get your family, and yes, if you don't cycle, then come and run in the afternoon.
Another exciting option was the trail run later in the day, a chance to explore the Legends MX trails on foot, with a few different distances on offer.
Well, it's just a fun way to get a little bit out of the city. It's nice, it's a Saturday.
Legends MX is a hidden gem. While we love mountain biking, trail running is a fantastic low-stress, low-cost way to get high-value fun and exercise. What a wonderful way to spend a late afternoon with friends, sunshine and smiles all round.
No, it was awesome. Yeah, it was a great environment. We enjoyed it a lot. Just need to run a bit more at home, I think. Yeah.
Big shout out to King Price. Well organized race. We enjoyed it. Everything went great. So congrats to them.
Oh, thank you, King Price, for an amazing race. We've had a lot of fun out here today. Way to get the guys out. We had our whole team here for our company. We just had a good day out, and so big shout out to King Price Insurance for that.
A pair of socks for every finisher, high fives all round, and what a better way to end the day than with a bride marshmallow.
Shout out to King Price. They're amazing for sponsoring events like this. Thank you very much.
King Price Trailseeker is a fantastic concept as it allows for trail runners to take part in a family fun event. We are so excited to be hosting this series in 2021. Thank you to our participants and partners for making this event possible. The King Price Trailseeker events are an absolute blast on your bike or your feet. Round 3 at Van Galen, then at Spanhoek Valley in the Cape, Sondela up country, and round 6 back to the Cape at Wellington. Get active, get involved and enter now. King Price Trailseeker Mountain Bike and Trail Run Series was proudly brought to you by King Price Insurance.